What is up, your host Tyler R is back with another review for 2016 review continues with Destination X. The third straight good pay-per-view. I don't know. March 12th, on my birthday. In the Impact Zone, Impact Zone Orlando, Florida, the same usual thing. Until we get to Bound for Glory 06, but anyways, we start with the Sting thing first. The whole Alex Shelley paparazzi thing. During the end of that, Sting or Steve Borden said, "Turn that camera off. Turn it off. You tell Jeff Jarrett I'm not coming. I'm coming to you, but not Sting." At Steve Borden and Jeff Jarrett eyes like, is he really coming to the pay-per-view? Alex, did you tell him this? Yeah. Of course, you got a secret surprise for Steve Borden, rather. Also, we have an Ultimate X match between the three, as you see right here. Styles, Daniels, and Joe is having an Ultimate X match for the X Division title. Also, the World Heavyweight Champion of Christian Cage and Monty Brown. So, anyways, let's get on to it. Also, Jerry's going to be in an 8-man tag match on this show. So, yeah. Alex Shelley defeats Jay Lethal in a really good opening match, but it's a little sloppy a little bit. But anyways, I7 or 6 rather. Next up, Lance White defeats Matt Bentley, or now he's Matt for Mac. Whatever. The only thing funny was Aragon pointing out pictures of Sting's face on it, but yeah. 3 out of 10. Apparently, Matt Bentley turned on Lance White. So yeah. Next up, Team Canada defeats the Naturals. And a match that's not as great as the Slammiversary 05 match, but yeah, 5.5. Next up, the James Game defeats BJ James Kitchens and Bob Armstrong defeat the Latin American Exchange. Yeah, Machete gotta take the pinfall. Who the hell is Machete? On 3.5 out of 10. Yeah, this will continue into lockdown, but anyways. Next, Chris Sabin defeats P. Williams, Sanjay and Poppa, or Puma, or whatever. And what was it? Oh, International Showcase. Whatever. I give it an 8 out of 10. Chris wins. One thing I don't like in this match, they had to do quick tags. This is not a tag match. This is a 3-4. Why can't I have all 4 faces up in the ring and do a fatal 4-way match between all 4 of them? Whatever. Just, yeah. Next up, Abyss, Jeff Jarrett, and America's Most Wanted. What a shitload of managers, by the way. Defeats Rhino, Ron the Truth Killings, and Team 3D in an 8-man tag team match, or an 8-man war. This was a really good 8-man war match. I'll get to lockdown when we talk about this. They teased the Rhino Abyss from Against All Odds, but Rhino didn't happen. That didn't happen anyways. And yeah, Jarrett's gonna win this match when I get to lockdown. Abyss is gonna face Christian Cage next. Oops, spoiler. He's gonna be in the world title match against Christian Cage when I talk about the main event. Team WWE going to continue their feud with Team Canada when they have Braun Runt. And yeah, Jarrett and AMW will be in the main event. 7.5. Next up, Christopher Daniels defeats Samoa Joe and AJ Styles in an Ultimate X match to capture the X title. I didn't even realize Christopher Daniels won the title, but he didn't last. His reign didn't last long, unfortunately, because Samoa Joe beat him. I think was the last Impact before lockdown. But this was a great Ultimate X match, but it's their, Daniels won this match. Joe won, and I guess Styles won the first one, and then Styles won the whole thing when in 2009 Turning Point. But yeah, Samoa Joe's, he's a big guy. He's trying to climb up the cords, but it couldn't. Each couldn't. He wasn't gonna win this match. But why give Daniels the belt? If we're gonna get back to Samoa Joe, oh, he's facing Sabu for lockdown. Yeah. 9 out of 10, best match of the night. Yeah. Whatever. Main event, Christian Cage defeats Monty Brown to retain the NWA/TNA World title, and you're probably saying, yes. Monty Brown's not winning the title. They're going to give Christian another continuous reign, and yeah. I think this match was better than their Turning Point match. 8 out of 10. It's better than the Jared DDP match with the whole shitload of interferences from last year's Destination X. Now, after the match, Jeff Jarrett, rather than amen, that's by the way, he said, I'm challenging the winner of the NWA title match, which that did not happen, unfortunately. Until Slammiversary. Jeff Jarrett and Christian Cage brawl, and then Jarrett's army comes out, AMW, Team Canada, Abyss. They whip Christian with the belt, and Steve Bourne comes out and scores everybody except for Young. A whoops Jarrett in the back of puts him in the score with Deathlock, and Scott Steiner comes out and attacks Steve Bourne and gets in the Steiner recliner, and Jarrett with the guitar splat, and this leads to lockdown, obviously. Oh my god, this pay-per-view was really a good pay-per-view. A 7.5 out of 10. That's the third pay-per-view in a row I give this a 7.5 out of 10. I gave Final Resolution a 7.5, Against the Law 7.5, Destination X a 7.5. So yeah. I didn't know that I was giving three shows 7.5. Now we get this thing, and Jarrett leaves the lock match. But coming up next, WrestleMania 22 and Lockdown. Kind of save her as Final Resolution though. But yeah, I'll catch you next time for WrestleMania 22 Lockdown 2006 week after. And see you later for another episode 2006.